Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I know I'm uploading after a long time, but yes, I was on my break. Right now currently I am also on my break. I'm just 2 months to go, I guess. And today the video is all about election in Ontario, how to apply for the job for the election and how you can get selected, what are the positions and what's the pay. So let's start. Okay, so the thing is that after no while ago, like 2 months ago, we saw that there's going to be election in here, so we applied for the job. There were different kinds of job, but we didn't know anything. Of course, it's our first time, so we asked to our friends, Ehur Valu in Windsor. They have already worked for the election when they moved to Windsor. So we asked them that which are the positions which are good to apply for and how the thing goes. So we applied for the election for the deputy, I guess. So we applied for the job on elections.ontario, I guess, and you can see when election is coming, they advertise and you can check on their website and you can apply accordingly. And the pay is of course higher than the normal jobs because it's by Ontario government. So that's how it goes. We applied for it and we waited for our interview for like 1.5 weeks. But there's one pro tip I'll give you at the end. So like we waited for it and we applied and we got the interview, and interview was totally basic, nothing much. In interview they were mostly asking about the things like they were giving you a scenario basically, if you are in an election and what happens, like if some old lady comes in, what kind of scenarios. And I guess there are different questions that you will be able to do this job. You have to be available for this job when you are appointed. It's not like, and it's basically, it's not like they reject you. Mostly I guess they are accepting everybody. So but the thing is, there's a tip that how you can get and how early you should apply to get selected near to your house. We'll talk about it at the end. Now let's talk about other things. Now my experience till now is very far from my house. It's like around 1 hour and 23 minutes, I guess. So I took 85 one bus, then I took subway line 4, then I took another subway line 1, then I took another bus 952 Lawrence East, and now I'm walking for about like 600 meters. First I was going to walk around like 1.2 kilometers, but I took another bus, so like I need to walk less. And talk about temperature, fall has started. Everything is going yellow and pink, and you can see all the leaves over there, down there. Just check the leaves. It's very kachra everywhere, but this is how it is. And fall is very beautiful. The temperature is very pleasant and amazing, and I guess I arrived at my destination. This is 116 Carlenius Drive. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but this is where it is. It was going to begin around 8 o'clock, and right now it's 7:25. So I guess I'm of course early. I like to reach early everywhere. So here I am, and oh god. So I took the bus. I took two buses, 85, 952, and two subway, line 1 and line 4. But yes, the TTC service by Toronto Transit is like a hit and miss. Sometimes the bus are very delayed. Just don't ask me, just don't get me started about the bus, which is very delayed. But in the if you are commuting in the early morning, then it's okay. Like in the early mornings, the bus are very frequent and the frequency is okay. But if you are doing a job evening shift like me and you have to get out at 3 o'clock, then it's going to be very hard for you, because TTC is always delayed in my area. I don't know about other, but right now I got every bus. No bus was delayed, but like TTC is always hit and miss. It's sometimes so delayed, so I get frustrated, and sometimes it's okay. And this is written something in French, I don't know. I hope that not much French people comes in today because I don't know French. But they have told me that if a multilingual person comes in from different languages, then they have a supervisor, they have a person, they have a mediator who can talk to them and then communicate with you. So no worries about that. And yes, I got a new haircut for $15 only. Just $15, not plus tax, because it was $15 plus cash. And now I don't know where to go. So the shift is basically, let's talk about the shift. The shift is basically from morning 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the night. The elections will start at 9 o'clock, but the 1 hour early because we have to set up everything, all the tables and all the booths and everything. And we have to take out the booths after the election stops at 8 o'clock till the 9 o'clock, and then they will leave us. And I guess they will also give a half an hour lunch break, I guess. So I have packed my lunch from my home, and to reach here before 8 o'clock, I left my home at around, say, I left my home at 6 o'clock, and I waked up at 4:45. I woke up at 4:45. I was done with everything. And yes, I don't go outside as it is. I took a bath, of course. Not no, like when you will come to Canada, you will know about this thing that you won't take a bath. You won't take bathing seriously because इधर ठंडी की वजह से उतना you don't sweat that much, so you won't take bathing seriously. And I have seen people who just take baths like once a week or twice a week, but I do it every day. So that's why I woke up really early, like 4:45. I told my mom from India that when it's 4:45 here, please call me. I also had my alarm, but still I told her to call me, and I was awake. And there's smoke coming outside, but I'm not smoking. It's like 7 degrees, feels like 4, but it's not that cold, trust me, because I have been through worse than minus 10 degrees, minus 15, I guess. So I've been through worse, so 7 degree feels nothing to me. And yes, and I'll also share my experience about how it goes inside when I'm inside, and what's the procedure. And yes, one thing, I guess not everyone will be knowing about it, that here the election is not like India. In India we have the electric machines where you press the button and the vote is counted. Here it's literally little different. Like we don't have machines, but they have that paper voting, ballot papers. They vote here with the use of ballot papers, like. So it's also my first time, and let's see what happens, how it will go. And I'm not like scared that I have to communicate. It's good, like I like to communicate with new people, so we'll be meeting lots of new people today, and see how it goes. And I hope I don't have to stand from like 8 to 9. I don't want to stand all day. I'm always standing all the day when I do my shifts over there. So I hope how it goes, and I'll share. And I guess they won't allow phone inside, but if they do, I'll shoot a little bit, and I'll ask them that I can shoot. And we have a different supervisors, MDRO, DRO something, and you have to report them and something. So if they are willing to come in the video, I'll talk to them about it, and we'll let you guys know. So now let's go inside and see how the process goes. Okay, so guys, I'm officially lost. I don't know, none of the doors are opening. Everything is requiring a fob or a card to open. I don't know. It says there are different rooms in which having different sectors to people for voting, and I guess I am in the gymnasium. I'm in that room, and I don't know where does it sit. I can see some people. I guess they open it. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side again. The door is closed over there. It's door. Accent. I'll show you guys one thing. Just look at the beauty of fall. Just look at this. Just look at it. Every leaf is so crispy and crunchy. It's just amazing. You can see this different colors. It's like red, pink, yellow, green. Just look at it. It's very messy, but also very beautiful. Now I guess that I see a person over there. Let's go and ask him. Okay, so welcome back, guys. This is the next day. वो दिन तो फिर I guess when my job was over, after the elections were done, we have to do some we have to count everything, that how many the ballot papers and all. So we did that summit. It was very late. our our time was officially from like 8 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock till the night, but after doing everything it was very late, so I wasn't able to record much. This is the next day, and the best thing about it is that I have a holiday today. I don't have any work, so I got time to rest, because it was very like, it was just a shift for 13 hours, but if you include the transportation and the time it took for that was around 15 hours, if you go, because we took like 1 hour and 30 minutes to go to reach there, and another 1 hour 30 minutes to come here. So like the shift was around 15 hours in total. And yes, so now let's talk about how the process was inside and how it went, and is it easy, is it for everyone can do it, or do you need an experience for that or not. So let's start. First thing, when I reached there, I was the first person to reach at the location over there, and there was no one else at which was at the location before me. So I went there, and as you can see, before that I wasn't able to go inside. There was no one to open the door. So I did a call inside the school and told them to open the door, and told them that I was here for the elections, and that's how it went. And I went inside, no one came, and then I waited for everybody. It was like about, I guess around on 8 o'clock or 8:10 something. Yes, everybody was late. Everybody came, and then we set up everything. First you have to set up everything. You have to set up all the tables, chairs and everything. You have to set up all the booth and everything for that. And after we did that, and what I thought was that election was going to begin at 9 o'clock, but no, election was going to begin at 10 o'clock. So they called us 2 hours early for the time when the election was going to start, basically. So yes, we did everything, and everyone had their own job. Like I was a tabulator officer, there was a MDRO. If the place would be small, then you would have a DRO for that. So everyone had their own job. One was a revising officer, one was a greeting officer. So if you are selected for the role of a greeting officer, you have to greet everyone, and you have to tell everyone which place they should go, like on the table number 1 or 2 or 3, because every table has a different sections. Like for table number 1, and the table number 1 was the ballot officer. In my place there were 3 ballot officers on the table 1, 2 and 3. I was the third one, so I had all the last names which starts from P and ends to Z. So this is how they have divided all the letters for the 3 tables. So this is how it went, and the process was very simple. It was not that easy, and I would say that whenever you get a chance to apply for these elections, always apply for the ballot officer, because it's very easy. Comparatively, it's very easy to other tasks like this revising officers and greeting and other MDRO and all. Because if you are selected for MDRO, you have to take care of everything, each and every paper used, each and any materials used, and which materials you have used, and in the end you have to give all the, like you have to tell them everything, like which materials did you use, how many papers did you use, where did it go, if it's spoiled, if it's declined, and you take care of everything if you are MDRO or DRO. And if you are a ballot officer, which I was, then it's very easy. You just have to sit every day. You have to sit for like 13 hours constant, and you have to just do one thing. If a people comes to vote, you have to check their ID. You have to check the name on the voters list, and just put a line across the list, and that's it. And just issue them a paper for voting. That's it. That's everything a ballot officer has to do it. So that's how easy it is, and you are getting like $265 just to sit and give the papers for vote. That's what a ballot officer does, and that was very easy for this. So my experience overall was very amazing, and I am looking forward for another elections too. And I guess another elections are next year in the beginning, so I'll also be applying for that. And the best thing about is कि आपको networking करने को मिल जाता है. if you are good at networking कि वहाँ पे अलग अलग टाइप के लोग आए हैं कि it's not like only Indians will be here. And in my ward everyone was from different. There were 3 Indians, 3 of us were Indians, and yes, I did a good networking, and I guess one person was also from data science background, which I was doing business analytics. So yes, it was good to meet someone with this similar interest, and one was Italian, one was Philippine, so it was very good. You can see people from different communities, and even if you are a ballot officer, people are coming to vote over there, right? So you can meet people from different communities, you can explore so many kinds of different communities are living here in Canada. So it's a very good experience, and it's an amazing experience to write on your resume. When you are building your resume, you can write that you were a ballot officer for elections. It's a very like I would say it's a very good experience to write on your resume, which an employer can look forward to. So don't miss an opportunity if you are getting any job for this elections, because it's from Ontario, it's from the government itself. So this opportunity you shouldn't miss any time. So yeah, that was it. I also told you guys in the beginning, I guess, that how to apply online. It's just easy. When our elections, they will, I guess I saw that advertisement on Indeed and Instagram. I guess I saw the advertisement on Instagram about the Ontario elections, and then you can apply. Just search on Google Ontario elections, or search like Ontario election jobs. You will get it. You get the link. Just go apply there, and there are different kind of positions. Do your research. Do the thing that which is suitable for you. And the thing is, the tip which I was going to give is that apply very early. Don't apply like the next time the election, the say for example the elections are in October, right? Then apply at least like 4 months ago. We applied like 2 or 3 months ago, and that was the reason that all the locations which was near our house was totally fulfilled, because that was the reason, because we applied so late that there were only few slots available, that too very far from our house. So apply very much in advance. You will get very near to your home. It will be very convenient, and that's a very easy task. And also the bonus is good for your resume. You can add this to your resume, so it's a very good thing. So yes, that's it how to apply for an elections, what you do if you select as an ballot officer, and what are the I also gave you a tip, and that's it. So guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.